Okay, so did you know, apparently now, you can take pictures of people's thoughts. This was in 1998 that this was discovered. And this is like a deep dive, man. This is fishy as hell. Rest in peace. What happened to the scientist is shocking. His family believes there was foul play. Let me just give you the rundown. So basically, his name is Gennady. What was his last name? Krokhalev. And he invented something called the Krokhalev mask. And basically, is what you see there. He takes a scuba goggles, puts it on a participant's face. By the way, he was a scientist, a psychiatrist. Not that psychiatry is that much of a flex, but the scientist part, he was into science. Let's get to the settled science here. So he put these goggles on this guy's face, attached a zenith camera, and then had some bellow in between. And he would get the participant to visualize something with immense focus. Like, hey, visualize seriously on this, And he would then take pictures. Well, according to his books and the things he was talking about up until his untimely passing, which you'll be shocked to hear what happened, we only have now 3 pictures. Otherwise, I'd have thousands to be able to go through with you guys about. But he and all of his work has been disappeared, confiscated, classified since his passing, which was allegedly committed by himself, by the way. He was in the middle of writing a book. He was on the phone with his brother 2 hours before he was found no longer living, and they say he did it himself. Well, let's find out. See, Blue doesn't agree with that. So listen, these are 3 pictures that he would take of the guy's eyeballs that he was talking to, and the one guy at the top there was thinking of antlers and deer, okay? And so there's an antler. This one was some kind of storm, I think, and then this one is a snake. And he would confirm and cross-reference with the participant, hey, is this what you were thinking of? And they said, yeah. So what he basically discovered is, I wrote it down here, that, or his thesis, you could say, is that the brain sends information to the retina of the eyes, which translates it into pictures and then projects it out like a hologram. That's why they say thoughts become things. This is why you got to be really careful what you're damn thinking about in this day and age. Just in general, I mean, you're manifesting and you're attracting everything you focus on, right? So I guess I'm focusing on new creations. So anyways, Gennady, the scientist who photographed thoughts. This article just came out. Medium is usually bullshit, by the way. I've seen Medium post a ton of stuff that's just out of left field and completely whack, but this is actually a good article. So in the mid-1970s, rumors began to spread around Perm. I guess this is a place. This is actually the first time I'm reading this article, by the way. Yada yada, long story short, the doctor's name was Gennady Krokhalev, and he tried to prove the correctness of the hypothesis, but also declared thought is material, in which, of course, he diverged from the materialists themselves. Whatever, they're trying to make a joke here. He was born here, he was there, and then here. An unexpected, terrible event happened. Gennady Pavlovich didn't survive in April 1988. It was a shock and surprise for everyone. He was at the peak of his creative activity. Literally a week before this tragic event, he brought his new 6th book, signed it, and was cheerful. We tried for a long time to find traces of Gennady Pavlovich's archive, but to no avail. It disappeared after his perishing. Why are they calling him Pavlovich? Krokhalev. Maybe that was his brother? Many of Krokhalev's friends believe that it was not accidental. The scientist's family has not abandoned attempts to investigate his perishing. Krokhalev's brother spoke to him on the phone just 2 hours before his death. Gennady was cheerful and full of energy. So basically he came out, said we can take pictures of the thoughts. And to me, this is just, we know we have a human aura, your heart pumping blood with the minerals between your heart and your brain, the minerals, the iron that's in your blood as it pumps, it creates an electromagnetic vortex that's in the shape of a, what do they call it again? Not a Horus, a double helix, like a vortex. It's like the shape of an apple. You've seen the movie Thrive. It's like that shape. Someone's going to correct me in the comments. On my last video, I was like, the Mockingjay, what's that movie called about the mockingbird, blah, blah, blah. Guys like, bro forgets Hunger Games. Yes, I did forget Hunger Games. Anyways, my point is this. We emit this aura that's light, but our eyeballs can't see. Like, we can only see, this is what David Icke said, we can see less than 0.001% of the full visible light, or the full light spectrum. We can only see the visible light spectrum, which makes up like a tiny fragment of the full spectrum of light. Same thing with sound. We can only hear between freaking this amount of frequency and that hertz frequency, and there's so much more above and below. That's why a dog whistle, you can whistle and your freaking dog hears it, but you don't hear anything. So there's so much more than we can see or hear that exists all around us, which is just shocking. So he took a picture of it. Incredible, man. And poor guy, sounds like he got whacked. We'll do a video next on what happened in freaking, Vietnam, with those damn night vision goggles they had that they never used again after seeing demons and stuff. Anyways, what else do I have to say to you about this, though? Because it is shocking. The Krokhalev mask, man. Incredible. Thoughts. Physical. Hologram in front of your head right now. There's a thought. Oh, make sure you have a journal and you actually write stuff in your journal all the time, because something happens and transcends your consciousness when you're writing things down. Not only do you wish, let's say, for example, don't you wish you had it from a loved one who passed away? Don't you wish you had a freaking, not a diary, but a journal? Hey, today this happened. This is what I'm focusing on. If you don't have a mission statement, then you're a freaking boat that's rudderless. You're a boat without a sail, floating around listlessly, not knowing what's going on. You got to have a mission statement. You got to have a mission and a focus and a goal. And part of what you do, part of the way to keep track of that is with your journal. So come on, journal. You didn't know you'd hear about that in this video. Anyways, I'm going to post this. I know, guys, my video quality, I mean, we're figuring it out. This is my second video like this. I'm just figuring out this damn camera, how to fix it all and work it all out and everything. So anyway, we're going to get more content cranked out, and we're going to be going live a bunch too, but we need to get a platform that actually will have more than like 2 people join on the live. So, okay, we'll see you guys in 2 seconds, and I'm going to post this. Much love. Follow for more. Check all my socials in the link below, etc., etc. Much love, everyone. Rest in peace, Krokhalev.